Behold, I give you the happy man. He is a natural 19th century illuminist, casting a petty rebellion against the nature of reality, and demanding you do too. Demons are of the imagination, he says, and Satan is the creation of the paranoid. He leaves you wide open and helpless against spiritual warfare. It is through the happy man that the demons defend themselves. What is the happy man, you ask? He is none other than the ancient spirit of gaslighting. The happy man is but a mask that this spirit wears to keep the awakening soul in a state of self-guessing and confusion. The happy man smiles at the thought of psychoanalysis, but frowns at all talk of angels and divine intervention. It does not matter how deviant and disturbed the analyst is, so long as he is credentialed. He demands total peace of mind in a fallen world. If you tell him of satanic cults, occult societies, child trafficking, and ritual abuse, he will deny it all, without checking the evidence. He will glance downwards and tell you that such things were of the past, but humans have evolved, from chimpanzee to the primitive barbarian to the illuminated happy man. To say otherwise is to go down the rabbit hole. Tell the happy man that money owns politics, and organized crime is the army of the rich. He will roll his eyes. He will take you aside and tell you to stop reading such things, as the happy man knows all things. Pharmaceutical companies, intelligence agencies, and round tables are all here to advance the great work of the happy man and his wiles. King David wrote, "The wicked in his proud countenance does not seek God. God is in none of his thoughts. His ways are always prospering. Your judgments are far above, out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he sneers at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and oppression. Under his tongue is trouble and iniquity. He will tell you never to cry, as crying is an indictment against the perfection he demands. Yet those close to him know that his happiness is but a facade. He cracks his teeth during nightmares and suffers constipation at day. He dabbles in homosexuality without telling his wife, and will take a bribe or two. He shows off his large social circle with ceremony and pomp, but harbors malice against them in his heart. Solitude he mocks and disdains. If you have trauma, he will say, it is your own making. For surely the good are rich and healthy. Never mind how such teachings clash against the word. The Lord has given plants, minerals, waters, light, and teachings to heal the body and soul. The happy man, however, wants you injected with a full dose of the government-mandated substance, regardless of what works. He doesn't want you healthy. He just wants you to follow his commander. Ignore the happy man and the spirit behind him that lurks. He is but one of Satan's weapons, keeping you from finding Christ. He will spit at all biblical truth and suggest the way to salvation is through his very own illuminism. For before all things, the happy man trusts in what worldly power says is decent and right. Ignore the happy man and put all your faith in the Lord, who will guide and heal you with his mysterious and loving ways.
Matthew 15 verse 14. Lead them. They are blind guides. If the blind lead the blind, both will fall into a pit.